Hey everyone, welcome to Easy English Flow. I'm Olivia, and I'm so happy that you're here with us today.
And I'm Daniel. Today's episode is all about listening practice for everyday English situations. We'll help you get comfortable with understanding and speaking English in real-life situations so you can feel more confident when you use English in your daily life.
Exactly. Sometimes learning English can feel overwhelming, especially when you're trying to understand real conversations. But don't worry. The more you listen to everyday English, the easier it becomes. And today, we'll practice listening in real situations that you can use right away.
That's right, Olivia. By practicing listening to everyday English, you'll get used to hearing the phrases, vocabulary, and natural flow of the language. Whether it's greeting someone, ordering food, or asking for directions, these are all situations you'll encounter in real life.
Absolutely. Let's start with something that happens almost every day, greeting people. It might seem simple, but it's a great way to begin any conversation. Whether you're meeting someone for the first time or just catching up with a friend, greetings are essential.
Exactly. So let's imagine we're in a cafe, and I'm meeting you for the first time, Olivia. I'll be the one greeting you, and you can respond. Ready?
Ready.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
I'm great, thanks for asking. So what have you been up to?
Not much, just relaxing. How about you?
Same here, just enjoying the weekend.
And that's a simple everyday greeting. Notice how we used basic phrases like, how are you today? And what have you been up to? These are common ways to check in with someone. You don't need to worry about getting everything perfect. Just use simple phrases and be friendly.
Right. It's also important to remember that how's it going and how's everything are other ways you can ask the same question. It's all about making the conversation feel natural.
Exactly. And notice that when I answered, I said, I'm doing well or I'm great. These are typical responses when someone asks how you're doing. You can also say, I'm fine or I'm good. These are all simple and friendly ways to keep the conversation flowing.
And that's the key, right? Keeping it friendly and natural. Now let's move on to another everyday situation, ordering food. This is a situation where many people get nervous because they're unsure of what to say, but we can make it easy for you.
That's right. Whether you're at a cafe or a restaurant, it's important to know how to order food clearly. So let's do an example. I'll be the customer, and Daniel will be the one taking my order. Ready, Daniel?
Let's do it.
Hi there. I'd like to order a cappuccino, please.
Sure. Would you like that hot or iced?
Hot, please. And could I also get a muffin?
Of course. Would you like anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll have that ready for you shortly.
And that's how simple it can be to order food at a cafe. Notice how we used polite phrases like, I'd like, and could I also get? These are great ways to sound friendly and clear when you're making an order.
Exactly. And it's always important to be polite and clear. Instead of just saying, I want, you can say, I'd like to sound more polite. You can also add please to your request.
Right. And when the barista or waiter asks, would you like anything else? It's just their way of checking if you want to add something to your order. You can always say, no, that will be all. Or, yes, I'd also like, if you want to add something to your order.
Exactly. And using polite phrases like please and thank you will help make the conversation feel even more friendly.
Right. And don't be afraid to ask questions. If you're not sure about the menu, you can say, what do you recommend? Or what's in this dish? These are great questions that will help you feel more confident when you're ordering.
Now that we've practiced ordering food, let's go over some vocabulary. We talked about a cappuccino, which is a type of coffee made with espresso and steamed milk foam. It's one of the most popular drinks in cafes.
And we also mentioned a muffin, a sweet baked good that you can enjoy with your coffee. It's a very popular snack in cafes. There are many flavors like chocolate chip, blueberry, or banana nut.
And don't forget the phrase anything else. This is a common question that servers or baristas will ask you. It's a polite way to see if you want to add something else to your order.
Great job, Olivia! Now, let's practice some Q&A based on the cafe conversation. I'll ask you a few questions and you can answer them out loud too. Ready?
Ready. What's your favorite drink to order at a cafe?
I love cappuccinos. They're my favorite. How about you, Daniel?
I usually get an iced latte. It's a bit lighter and I like it when it's warm outside. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite drink to order at a cafe? Say it out loud.
Great job. Let's try another one. Do you usually order a snack or dessert with your coffee?
I usually go for a sweet snack, like a muffin or a cookie. How about you?
I prefer something sweet as well, like a croissant. Now it's your turn again, listeners. Do you prefer sweet or savory foods with your coffee? Answer out loud.
Awesome, you're doing great. Now let's finish this part with shadowing practice. Shadowing means you repeat what we say. This will help you improve your speaking and listening skills. Ready, Olivia?
Let's do it.
I'd like a cappuccino, please.
I'd like a cappuccino, please.
Great job. Let's try this. Could I also get a muffin?
Could I also get a muffin?
Perfect. One more. Anything else?
Anything else?
Amazing. Keep practicing and you'll start to sound even more natural when you speak.
Welcome back to part 2. Now that you've practiced some basic greetings and ordering food, let's move on to asking for directions. This is another everyday situation where you'll need to listen carefully and speak clearly.
Asking for directions is a great way to practice your listening skills, especially if you're traveling or exploring a new place. It can feel a little overwhelming, but once you know the right phrases, it becomes much easier.
Exactly. So let's do a quick role play. I'll be the person asking for directions, and Daniel will be the one giving directions. Ready?
Ready.
Hi, can you help me find the nearest train station?
Sure, the train station is just down the street, on the left. You'll see it next to the park.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
And that's how simple it is to ask for directions. We use the phrase, "Can you help me find?" which is a very polite and useful way to ask for assistance. You could also say, "Where is?" or "How do I get to?" These are all polite and effective ways to ask for directions.
Right, and when giving directions, you can say things like, "It's just down the street," or "It's next to the park." Giving clear directions is important, and these phrases are easy to remember and use.
Exactly. And if you don't understand the directions, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. You can say, "Could you repeat that?" or "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?" These are simple ways to make sure you understand.
Great. Now let's do some more shadowing practice. Shadowing is when you repeat what we say, just like in the directions conversation. This helps you get used to the rhythm and flow of English. Ready, Olivia?
Let's do it.
Can you tell me where the bus stop is?
Can you tell me where the bus stop is?
Great. Let's try this. It's just around the corner.
It's just around the corner.
Perfect. One more. It's next to the park.
It's next to the park.
Amazing. Shadowing helps you improve your speaking and listening skills. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel.
Welcome to the final part of today's episode. By now, you've practiced English in some common everyday situations, like greetings, ordering food, and asking for directions. Now, let's talk about building long-term confidence in English.
Absolutely. The key to speaking English confidently is consistent practice. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll feel. Keep using what you've learned today, and you'll be able to use English with ease in any situation.
That's right. And remember, mistakes are okay. Every time you make a mistake, you're learning. The important part is to keep speaking and keep practicing. So whether you're ordering food, asking for directions, or meeting new people, just keep using English.
Exactly. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes. Don't stress about making mistakes. Just keep practicing and soon you'll feel confident in any situation.
We're so proud of you for practicing with us today. You're already one step closer to speaking English confidently in everyday situations. Keep practicing and soon you'll be using English like a pro.
Thanks so much for joining us today on Easy English Flow. Keep practicing and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Keep up the great work and remember, you're doing awesome. Bye.